closing in on game time at Miller Park. It's the Cardinals and the Brewers next. Just a short drive west of downtown, we're at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
Yeah, and you can see here, each guy with 3 starts so far coming in. And once you get to this point in the season, you figure the shackles are officially off. 100, 110 pitches, that should be well within their expectations if they're pitching well enough.
More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. They'll square off versus statistically one of the best starting pitchers in postseason history, the former Cy Young Award winner left-hander Cliff Lee. And there you see a look at the defensive alignment behind him for the Brewers. Carpenter makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
And it's been a little bit of a rocky start to the homestand. Just 1 win to show for their first 4 games. I think it starts with the pitching. They've got to get a good performance out of this starter if they want to turn around their fortune. It's definitely a good start when you're facing a guy like this in his home park. You've got to find a way to put some pressure on him. You don't want him to get settled out there.
Alan Craig will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. First pitch on its way from Lee. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Lee ready with the 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Nobody out, runner on first. The 0-2 now from Lee. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. The 1-2 home from Lee. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
The 2-2 now from Lee. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And that one is out of here. Planted into the right field bleachers. A two-run shot here for Alan Craig as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
Michael Lee will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Michael Lee.
First pitch coming. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. In tight again, and it's to 2-0 now. He just doesn't seem to have as good command out there in the first inning.
You're right about that. He has not looked comfortable at all so far, and sometimes you see that when you're pitching on the road, but rarely when you're in your own home ballpark.
Nope. 3-0. At the very least, he certainly established the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, but it's not going to do him a whole lot of good if none of those can find the strike zone.
3-0 is on the way. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Early struggles here with the command. That's 2 hits and a walk now in the very first inning. He's going to need to sort things out here pretty quick.
Mark McGuire will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Now here's the first pitch, and this is hit well towards the hole. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Oh, good diving attempt right there at third base, but he just can't get to the ground fast enough to make that play, and it slips past.
Yadier Molina will dig in here. First pitch on the way. Ball 1. Now this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
Yeah, and you don't want to get caught having to play catch up this early in the ball game. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
The next pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the runner will score from second. And he will score as well as the lead is now doubled to 4.
All right, that's already the 4th hit he's given up in this first inning, and this one's a double. And you start to get the sense that if he doesn't turn it around very soon, he's not going to be out there much longer.
Curtis Granderson will stand in with 4 runs home in the inning already and still nothing in the out column.
Yeah, I don't know quite where you go from here. You need something to break your way, or else this is going to be over early.
Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Feels like he's kind of relied a little too much on that fastball.
And it's gotten him into trouble. I think guys have just gone up there looking for it, and usually they wind up getting it.
He's ready now. The pitch. Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2. Any surprise they're attacking him like this? Those are 2 good pitches.
No, I think that's the way this guy operates. He won't back down out there, nor should he.
He waits. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Well, this hasn't been the smoothest inning ever, so he just needed to get it out somehow. And I think he'll take it right here on that ground ball.
Johnny Peralta will dig in for the first time now. He's got that average up nearing the 340 mark to begin play. First pitch coming. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
That's not really a bad take that time. You've got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already, so you've got to make him prove that he can find the zone.
From the stretch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Stepping in now, Mark Ellis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And now you've got a base open here with the pitcher on deck. Is this a workaround situation?
I think absolutely. With 2 outs here, no sense in giving this guy anything to hit if you can pitch to the pitcher instead.
Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Ready now on 1-1. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of...
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And they'll tack on one more as this is now a 5-0 game.
This is rapidly becoming no contest here in the very first inning. I mean, when you're at 5-0, you're right on the edge of this game getting away from you basically before it even starts. They've got to stop the bleeding here and not let any more runs across.
Seth Hargrove will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
I'm pretty sure this is not what that man right there had in mind. He's watched this guy really struggle here in the first inning.
He's set. Now the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul for strike two. A runner on first with 2 away. Pause. Now the pitch. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
Here comes a 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
2-2 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. St. Louis is out in front, 5-0. Now a look at the starting lineup for Ron Renicke's Milwaukee Brewers, and it looks like this. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Gene Segura will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Center fielder, Omar.
Omar Infante will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. Now here it comes. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here it comes now to Infante. And a pitch swung on and bounced to Peralta at short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well, you always want to avoid using a lot of energy in the early part of the game, and he's taking that to heart. 5 pitches and 2 outs already here in the bottom of the first.
Ryan Braun will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. First offering on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
Braun awaiting the 1-0. On the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Second inning straight ahead here at Miller Park. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Brewers nothing. Matt Carpenter will stand in to lead off the second. And what will they do for an encore after the first inning they put together?
Well, you know, Matt, they might not have to do anything at all. That's how good the first inning was.
Let's go, Brewers!
And here's the first pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Here's Lee now on 1-0. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. The 1-1 from Lee. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. A pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder there.
Here's Lee with the 2-1. 2-1 pitch is swung on and hit in the air out to center field. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
Well, he gets you out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. The guys are really putting together some good swings against him so far.
Alan Craig will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
The pitch. Now a high bouncer toward the hole. Aramis has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. First pitch coming. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
1-1 on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes, 2-1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Two out, nobody on. 2-2. Here's a line drive. Caught out there as short by Segura. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. Aramis Ramirez will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Now the first pitch. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
And a ball and a strike now to Aramis as that pitch misses. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. Well into the outfield turf as he makes the stop. On to first is Ellis, and that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, and he had to range deep for this one, and you've also got to worry about that ball hitting the lip of the outfield grass. So you got to hang with it just like he did, and he made a nice play.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's got that average pushing up near 360 now. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. The 1-0 home. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at second. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Now these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Chris Davis will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Here he comes on 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled back. The 3-2 one more time. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Lee is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Gone in order are the Brewers. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Mark McGuire is ready to go here as we begin the 3rd. And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game, as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the 3rd inning. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second, and it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the 3rd. The throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Boy, it's only the 3rd inning here, and he's already given up more hits so far than he did in his entire start last time out. He hasn't been able to reproduce what he had going on last time, at least not to this point.
Yadier Molina will stand in now with the runner at second following the leadoff double.
Yep, more hot water here to start the inning, and it's right back into that stretch again. And this is starting to become a theme for him.
Lay of the runner off second. He's gonna go.
Now the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. He's ready. Now the pitch. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
Well, nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, the pitchers have the right to work inside.
The 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. Now a little dribbler up the line to first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first, and Reynolds will look this one in for the first out.
Well, sometimes when you miss with your location, it actually works to your benefit. I mean, this pitch is further up than I think he wants it, but hey, it works out for him.
Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
1-0 on the way. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
The 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now, he ran this one right in on the thumbs. You know, a great location, and it results in an easy pop-up.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
Let's go,
1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
Now the 2-0 home. And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
The 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
Full count pitch on its way. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. Throw in time and the side is retired. One left for the Cardinals as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Jonathan Lucroy will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
First pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Now the pitch. And that misses 1-1. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Mark Reynolds steps in now. Now here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Foul. A 2-1 offering. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
And I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Here comes a 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, just an excellent sequence on the mound that time, and we're going to run you right back through it right here on Show Track. Now, you're going to notice as the dots come up, the trend, pretty evident. Everything's going to be down around the knees or lower. Now, the more you can stay out of any guy's wheelhouse, the better off you're going to be, and it worked perfectly right here.
Cliff Lee will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First pitch on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Now the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch, something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
To 2-2 now. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now another 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
3-2, here it is. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Mark Ellis will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Second baseman, Mark Ellis.
Here's the first offering. And there's a fastball from Lee to start him out. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Lee ready with the 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 0-2 now from Lee. Here's one for Jeanette, the second baseman. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
And that's what the 2-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Seth Hargrove will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
Come on, Brew Crew.
The 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And this will be fouled away. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with another 2-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Well, yeah, but even though that's just going to go in the books as a strikeout, it was pretty expensive in terms of pitches. And when you think pitcher on pitcher, that's what you'd like your guy to go up there and do. At least give someone a battle.
Matt Carpenter will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. First pitch on its way from Lee. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
And now a pitch on the way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
The 1-2 home from Lee. This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. That's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
Alan Craig will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. First pitch coming. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. From the belt, the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Comes set, now the pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that was outside, but it's right where he wants that pitch to be. If you do take that thing, there's no guarantee that it won't be called strike three.
Now the 1-2. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Lee looks in as he readies pitch number 73 here in the ballgame. Here's the 2-2 offering. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. The 2-2 coming. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Cardinals lead it 5-0. Gene Segura will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here it comes. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Fouled back. Here's another 0-2. And here's his swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Ellis. And a good throw gets him one gone.
You know, there's no such thing as a routine grounder with this guy. If you take your time, he's going to be safe. He'll beat it out. So that's a nice job of getting rid of it quickly and getting him at first base.
Omar Infante to stand in, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch he'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Fouled straight back. Here it comes now to Infante. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Picked up by Peralta. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
Ryan Braun will stand in here, hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. First offering on the way. Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Come on, Brewers.
1-0 pitch now. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. You still come after him now on 2-0?
I think you have to be a little careful, but yeah, I don't think you can just give up on him.
The 2-0 on the way. Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
You know what guy throws hard when his changeup's at 89.
Ready with the 2-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Still no hits on the ledger, but at least they get themselves a base runner here. And that's a step in the right direction.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And here's the powerful Aramis Ramirez. Now here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
He's ready now. The pitch. And a ball and a strike now to Aramis as that pitch misses.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and play off.
Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. That's popped up. Now towards short right field. And Ellis will make the catch, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Tyler Thornburg is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Michael Lee will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. The pitch. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
Try opening your eyes for the next pitch.
Here's the 1-1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ooh, right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Here's the 2-2 home. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled back. The 2-2 one more time. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Mark McGuire is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Cold strike at the knees, 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
1-1 pitch on the way. 1-1 pitch swung on and pulled down the line to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 4, catcher Yadier Molina.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
The 1-1 home. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Ball 2.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
Now the 2-2 pitch. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Scooter Gennett will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Pitch on the way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Here's Chris Davis now.
Here we go.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
1-0 on the way.
Here we go.
2-0 now.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
2-0 on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0.
3 straight strikes to the first hitter in the inning. 3 straight balls now to the second.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
And sometimes, you know, you just got to learn that harder isn't always better. You've got to be able to dial that fastball down a few miles an hour and make sure you keep it in the strike zone.
Jonathan Lucroy will dig in here. He flew out his first time around.
Stay out of the double play already.
He waits. Now the pitch.
Ball up there.
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Comes set. Now the pitch. That's wide. 2-0.
A couple of tight pitches here to start this at bat. You can't really say you're getting squeezed, but he's not really getting any help either.
Two-0 count. The pitch outside. 3-0 now. Seems like they're working very cautiously here. Is this a little too cautious?
Yeah, I mean, why are they giving this guy so much credit up there? He's someone that you got to come right after.
The 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Runners on first with 1 down. Now the 3-1 pitch. Here's a ground ball toward the hole. Do they have their first hit of the night? They do. It's into left field for a base hit.
And even with our score where it is, I mean, this game is not over. You know, if they can chip away, maybe get a run or two here, they can get right back in this ball game before you know it.
Mark Reynolds will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Now the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
And this is a big spot right here. You've got to get something out of this, even if it's just a run or two.
First and second now. 1 man out. Here's a 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
2-1. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
Now 3-1, you can afford to look middle in and really turn on something if you get it.
Here he comes on 3-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. Under it is Craig, and that's out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Cal Daly will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Cal Daly.
Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And the runner will score from second. Around third and being waved on hold. And he will score as well. And they're in striking distance now. It's down to a 3-run game.
And this right here, this is all about picking up your teammate. The last guy's up there with 1 away. He doesn't get the job done. Now he's in the dugout feeling like he's let his guys down. So what do? You pick him up by driving both guys in with a double. And that's how you build team chemistry right there.
Gene Segura standing in as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
And now this is all about minimizing damage out there on the mound. He's got to regroup, and he's got to do it quick, or this game will get away from him.
Get a hold of that one.
Now the 1-0 pitch. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Out of play.
Come on, Blue Crew.
Here comes the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
2-2 pitch on the way. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full. 3-2.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, when you're already in a deep hole, the last thing you want to do is keep digging. But the walk here is only going to make things worse.
Omar Infante. We'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
Come on.
Here's the 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
Now the 2-0. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here comes the 2-1. Grounded foul off to the right. Two. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Here's the full count offering. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. He'll try it again, 3-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Cards lead it 5-2. Tom Gorzolani will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
32, Tom Gorzolani.
Curtis Granderson will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
The 1-0 now to Granderson. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Are you kidding me?
Now here's the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now the 2-1 pitch. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. Here he comes on 2-2. Here's one for Jeanette, the second baseman. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
Johnny Peralta will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. "5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Now here's the pitch. That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Here now the 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Full count offering on its way. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with 1 away.
Mark Ellis will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Now the first pitch. And there's a fastball from Garzalani, good for strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
He's set, now the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The next 0-2. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Pause, now the pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. To second for 1. On to Reynolds, and they turn it a double play. Side retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Back with Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Ryan Braun steps forward to get things started here in the Milwaukee half of the inning.
Go get 'em!
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. First pitch coming. Curveball looked at here for strike one. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor. 2-1 now.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Now the 2-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here comes a 2-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, right now, that fastball has been so good, he really hasn't needed any of his secondary pitches. Another good heater there.
Here's Aramis Ramirez. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. They can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
And now a pitch on the way. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Yeah, not a lot of offense to go around for these guys so far. Just their 3rd hit of the ball game, but at least this one's an extra base hit and goes for a double.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. The double was his 3rd of the season here in this first month. 1 out and a runner on second base. Here comes the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
Ready on 2-1. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Craig back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Chris Davis will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. He's ready. Now the pitch. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. There now is Granderson as he makes the catch to retire the side. Brewers strand 1. They trail 5-2. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Brandon Kinsler is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Brandon Kinsler.
Seth Hargrove will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Seth Hargrove.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The next pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
We showed you his numbers a minute ago. It's still early in the season to be worrying too much, but he's definitely off to a slow start. So he's going to need to string together a few good outings to lower that ERA a little bit.
Matt Carpenter will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. First pitch to him. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. That misses. 2-0.
Well, one of the real strengths of his game is that he's not going to go after a whole lot of bad pitches out of the strike zone. So he's a guy that's going to make you earn it by only swinging at strikes.
Here comes the 2-0. Grounded fouled off to the right side. The 2-1 home. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Here's one hit hard to the right side and caught out there at second, as he'll hang on here to record the second out.
Yeah, and he's got 2 hits already, and this probably should have been his third, but he hits it right to his man, and that's going to keep him off base.
Alan Craig will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First pitch on the way. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Here's the pitch. The 0-1 is on the ground and a chance for Ramirez at third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're still out in front, 5-2. Jonathan Lucroy will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far.
Catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Well, the guy you see right there calling the shots has opted to roll with his starter here to begin his half of the 7th.
And that pitch count is a concern, so he may get the chance to finish this inning off and then call it a night.
Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. And there to take it in is Granderson for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, 2 pitches, 1 out. And that's how you want to start an inning when you're already over 90 pitches for the ballgame.
Mark Reynolds will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right, but this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Here comes the 2-0. In there, 2-1. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now. The 2-1. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
And this should be a challenge here with a 3-run lead.
The 3-1 is on the way. 3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now.
Oh, another good pitch there. I'm not sure he's thrown a bad slider tonight. Every one of them has had a ton of movement.
5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now here it comes. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And there you get a look at his pitch count. You can see he's over the 100 pitch mark right now. So some of those mistakes are going to start to get magnified late in this ball game. You can bet they're keeping close tabs on him in that dugout.
Jose Constanza will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 15, Jose Constanza.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Has a look, now the pitch.
That's a ball.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, he didn't seem to do him any favors with the previous batter, and now here's another call that goes against him on the mound.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. And Peralta won't get there. It's a base hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
Gene Segura will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Here. Hey, now, let's go.
First pitch coming. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. First and second now, 1 man out. From the belt, the pitch. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2.
Yeah, not a bad idea. He waited a pitch there before showing bunt. Sometimes that might back that third baseman up a step or two if he sees you're not bunting at the first pitch.
set, now the pitch. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Granderson is there, 2 gone.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Omar Infante will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Here it comes now to Infante. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
And for Milwaukee, this is a spot where you really need that one key hit.
He waits, now the pitch. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Look at the stop. And from his knees, he got him. Boy, all arm there as the side is retired. Brewers strand a couple, and the deficit remains 5-2. Mike Fiers will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Michael Fiers, 64. Fiers for the Brewers.
Michael Lee will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
Michael Lee.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1.
Think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0 home. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. Mark McGuire will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. First pitch coming. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1 and 2.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Here's the 1-2. And he gets under this one and, in fact, breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Well, he's not going to like the fact that he broke his bat. That's the one that's got all the hits in it.
Yadier Molina will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on the way. And that's in there for strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 on the way. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
The 1-2 with one away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And that's off his leg on the mound. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Just an airmail shot that time. The pickup's good, but this ball just sails straight over his head at first base. Good effort to try and go up and get it, but this is well out of his reach.
Double play, kill, stay in, you know.
Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson, as he'll take a look at ball one.
That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up. That's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
The 1-0 home now to Granderson. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And a good cut here by Granderson, but this one's going to find the seats in right, a foul ball. One, two. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
And here at the plate, you do want to avoid the double play, but you don't want to do this. Now the runners stay at the corners with two away now, and you leave it up to the next guy to come through with a two-out hit.
Here's Johnny Peralta now.
Nope.
And that misses ball one. He's got to be careful now that some of these borderline calls don't get him started going downhill.
Yeah, and sometimes it's really easy to dwell on those, but you have to keep looking forward. It's not easy, but you've got to do it if you want to have success.
One 0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. We'll see the powerful Ryan Braun start things out after the break. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Cardinals are out in front, 5-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Trevor Rosenthal is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
In the 6th spot, number 26, Trevor Rosenthal. Now playing center field and batting in the 9th spot, number 12.
And there, in fact, is Ryan Braun. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now the pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. The 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2. The 2-2. Braun can't come up with that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Aramis Ramirez will dig in. He doubled his last time. Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
And time's getting short here. You don't want to have to face that closer in the ninth inning needing 3 runs. They need to cut that gap down somehow.
And a ball and a strike now to Aramis as that pitch misses. The 1-1. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Here he comes on 2-1. Swing and a line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Scooter Gennett will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Now here's the first pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
The 1-1. Right back to the outside part of the plate, but that misses as well. It's 2-1. All the way here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail 5-2. Junichi Tazawa will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Mark Ellis will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Second baseman, Mark Ellis.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Here's the 2-0 pitch. All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
Rod, get your Rod here.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
(3-1) on the way. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, that's just some indecision there on 3-2. He's thinking, should I swing? You could just see him try and hold up, but by that point, he'd already broken the plane. That's an easy call.
Here's Peter Borges standing in, as he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
I think he needs to cut down on his swing a bit, get a little more compact, because he ain't going to be touching those fastballs.
And the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will leap to make the acrobatic catch. Oh, man. Well done out there for the second out.
Boy, this one deserves another look in show motion. You'll see him here. He's tracking this baseball. Now, go ahead and freeze it. This is a picture of concentration right there. He knows that once we roll this video, he's going to get a mouthful of fence. And I'll tell you what, that cannot have felt good.
Here's Matt Carpenter. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. Infante will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, and it remains 5-2. Gerald Vaughn is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 11, Gerald Vaughn.
Chris Davis will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
Number 18, Chris Davis.
Grounded foul. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
And that's telling of how they've swung the bat. This has just been a punchless offense, and this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Jonathan Lucroy will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first will take care of him, and the Brewers are now down to their final out.
Yeah, and now just 1 out away from wrapping up this one, and that would certainly be a good way to start the series if they could take game 1 on the road.
Mark Reynolds is the last chance now with 2 out here in the ninth. And here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
These guys would like to at least get someone on base here in this bottom of the ninth. Got to make them sweat a little.
And now a pitch on the way. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Line to left. And he's got himself a base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, this guy's been in desperate need of anything, something. Give him something positive. So this is just what the doctor ordered. It's a mistaken location, no doubt about that. And when a guy's scuffling, this is like a gift from heaven as he jumps all over it and drives it for 2 bases.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Comes set, now the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
You can do it.
Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first. He'll be in time to record the final out. And the Cardinals have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's a good job to come right out here and set the tempo for this series as they finish off a good road victory here in game 1.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 5-2. Good night from Milwaukee.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Brewers, 2 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game MCTS bus service is available on Route 90, running downtown along Wisconsin Avenue, as well as trolley service on the Lake Route, also along Wisconsin Avenue.